Linfield Christian School.
And my name is Sienna, and I also work with Bria at admissions at Linfield Christian School.
We are both alumni at Linfield. We graduated in 2010 and 2011, and we want to show you our high school and what makes it so special.
Yes, we love this place so much, so we wanted to bring it to you at your home or in your computers, wherever you're watching. So come with us, let's go!
Follow us. So Linfield has been a school since 1936. We have been here since 1970 on this campus. This building is pretty new. This is actually our main high school building. So there's a few other areas that you may get classes if you're a high schooler, like our STEAM lab or our fine arts lab or our media lab. We'll show you those next week, but today we're going to show you a sample of what our high school looks like. So come on in.
So actually, my first year at Linfield was the first year that we actually had high school in this building. We have really cool state-of-the-art technology that our students and faculty use all the time, and we definitely tend to keep really up to date with all of our technology, so super cool.
Yeah, students actually do have to bring a laptop to school, which is great because they can kind of individualize their learning. It gets you ready for college. Because you're using all the online textbooks in addition to physical textbooks in ways that support learning and really help critical thinking. So we're here at our lower level of the high school. We have some of our offices down here, like our attendance clerk. We also have some displays here, like our ASB social display. This is just honoring our seniors that graduated last year. As you can see, our class sizes average to around 80 to 100 kids in each grade level, which means our high school is around, or a little less than 400 kids at the high school. So we'll head over this way.
As you can see, this is our athletic board. You can see a lot of our graduating seniors who actually got to sign on to colleges last year. So we wanted to honor them and put them on the wall up in our high school.
On average, the last few years, around 20% of our student body that has graduated has gone on to college to play some level of sports, so with a scholarship. So that's not including those kids that decided to play once they got there. That is those kids that are really talented and are being recruited by coaches who are now playing in college with a scholarship. So we do a really great job at supporting our kids going to college and also enjoying their time in college. So.
Okay, we're gonna give you like a really quick sneak peek of our principal's office and all of the special people that we love. So they're in the middle of a meeting, but we're gonna go.
This here, as we're talking about athletics, this is where athletics really happens. This is our athletic office at the high school. Hello, this is Mrs. Ferris. Back there is our new athletic director, Anthony Harris. He is amazing. We're really excited for next year what is going to come in athletics. But this is where everything athletics is planned and really pushed through, whether that's game schedules, uniforms, you know, helping kids get into colleges and talk to recruiters and coach. This is where that all happens. We have a wide variety of sports that we're very competitive in at the high school. Anything from tennis to softball to football.
We have an equestrian team.
We even have a swim team of kids that swim and compete for us. So if you're interested in sports, Linfield is the way to do it. Most of our students are involved in sports at some level, and then many of them are involved in more than one type of sport. So you have the opportunity to be involved in whatever you'd like and try whatever you'd like, so that if you want to go to college and maybe you're a great tennis player and you just haven't found it yet,
tennis?
Yeah, you'll be able to try tennis, and then we'll help you get to the next level. So we'll go and see now our counseling office. This is an incoming family. Hello. We won't scare you too much.
We're doing a lot of tour. This is our college counseling office. So every single student starting in 9th grade will actually meet with one of our counselors to look over their schedule and make sure that they are on the right track for their goals. So for example, if you wanted to go to USC, you would meet with a college counselor and they'll make sure that you're taking the right classes to get into the right programs at USC, and they'll make sure that you're getting the grades that you need and you're in every single advanced placement class you need to be in. So very, very cool.
On average, around 99% of our students do go to college. That doesn't include, of course, like our one student who will, you know, take a gap year to become a rock star or maybe be a missionary, both of which have happened in the last few years. But the college counseling office is really great at supporting whatever your desires are. So like Sienna was saying, if you want to become an amazing doctor, they will help you find and apply to the right schools. If you want to be a theater or like major, or you really want to be involved as an actor, you probably shouldn't go to MIT, right? So they'll help you adjust your schedule accordingly and really push into your areas of giftedness. They also help with writing SATs. They do the SATs to help with writing essays for college admittance. They help support and teach you about scholarships and what that all looks like, and they really hold the hands of the families as they go throughout the college process. So I also want to show you one more thing. This is our high school schedule. It looks a little crazy because it is, but we love it. It doesn't really make sense if you're looking at it here. You can download this on our website. Basically, every student will take 7 classes. On Monday, you go to all 7 of your classes for 45 minutes a class. Tuesday through Friday, you go to half of your classes for 90 minutes at a time. That is a great schedule for us because it allows for more time in class so that you can do a whole science lab. You can actually do a whole essay in English class. You can really delve in and get more help with your teachers when needed. So we'll head on up to some of our next areas.
We'll walk on this way.
That actually reminds me that we could talk about chapel. So chapel happens once a week on Thursday mornings at our high school. We do have a chaplain who will observe and make sure that all of our high school chapels are amazing and fun for the kids. They do have a worship band that our high schoolers lead. And then a local pastor will come in and do a time in chapel, a short lesson for all of our kids.
Super fun.
This is not normally what our high school looks like, but we want to point out one of our most fun people on campus. This is Mrs. Marla Renaud.
Marla!
She
Hello, friends out there on social media.
Yeah. Look at you strutting down the hallway.
I
It's
was
so
struck.
great. Yeah.
I'm like, hearing Saturday Night Fever in my...
There you go.
What do you guys
So we are on a live tour.
Awesome.
Talking a little bit about student life at the high school.
Oh, fun.
So Mrs. Renaud is in charge of our ASB, and she also is in charge of everything fun.
All things
So
fun.
everything fun is from her, and we do a lot of fun stuff. So she's very busy.
Very busy all the time.
Well, thanks for running into
Thanks
us.
for having us.
Enjoy your time. Have fun, party peeps.
So we'll go ahead and head on upstairs. And I wanted to draw your attention to some of these flags up here. These are a lot of our scholarship flags, but we also have an Interact Club flag, which brings me to our clubs. So we have a whole gamut of clubs that you can choose from an Interact Club, which is mainly a service-based club, to Maroon Mondays, where you can wear a maroon shirt on Monday, and that's the whole point of the club. So if you don't see a club on the list of clubs that we have, then please feel free to find a faculty advisor and go ahead and make your own.
And start one.
Yeah.
We always welcome them. Up here, you'll see some other areas of our high school. This upper level has a bunch of different classes as well as more student lockers. Every student does get a locker at Linfield. So from 9th grade, they're all grouped together by grade. 9th grade's over here, 10th grade's over here, 11th and 12th grade is downstairs, and we'll show you more if you want to come out for a tour. We'll show you where your locker could be. I just want to point out this. This is our prayer wall. This was actually started by students who went and posted prayers that they could pray for. You're welcome to take a prayer and pray for it throughout the week and rehang it. You're welcome to write your own. I love it because it just points out the caliber of our students and the amazing faith that they do have and the way they want to give back to others. So
Totally. Our students inspire me every single day. I learn from them, and I read these prayers, and I just get so encouraged. So it's one of my favorite parts about the
Absolutely.
truly.
yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Every student, starting in your sophomore year, you do have to take a history class. This is actually our sophomore history class, so we'll pop in here. This is just a good look at what an actual classroom does look like.
Wow! Look at all the flags in here.
Yeah.
How exciting.
They do a lot of hands-on projects, whether that's watching movies or film that help supplement what you're learning, to actually seeing where in the world are we talking about when we talk about Russia? Where is Russia? When our students are in class, they're challenged. They're also supported. Our teachers do have office hours on Thursday afternoon where students can come in and get extra help if needed, or they can come in and if you're gone for a sport or something one day and you miss a test, you're able to make up that test in that time, and really work with your teachers so that you don't get behind or that you're challenged enough.
And that is actually built into our schedule.
Yes.
So we make intentional time so that anything that you missed or anything that you may need catching up on, you have that time,
Absolutely.
and you're not spending that extra time after school when you could be doing sports or spending time with your friends or family. So
Absolutely.
really important to us.
Up here you'll see some of our athletic standouts. So this year there's a lot of football players up here. We had some amazing football players graduate in the last few years. But Coach Burns' office is here. He's our head football coach. He is wonderful with our kids and really discipling them into being
Totally.
men. So if you've heard the name Coach Burns, you know that he's an amazing man. We're
And I'm
really
sure
blessed to
you
have him
have.
on campus. Yes.
Very popular.
We'll head over this way. We do want to show you a few other facilities. So at the high school, you're really able, we talked about choosing your path a little bit, we have a ton of elective options that are available to you.
Yes.
One of which, there's an overarching idea of STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, art, design, and math. There's 2 different academies that we have through our STEAM program. There's the biomed and the engineering track. So if you are interested in becoming a doctor, and you know that by 9th grade, you are an amazing student, first of all. Second of all, we want you here in our biomed program, and you want to be here. You'll actually get hands-on training. We'll show you the facility. Hands-on training where you actually get to learn about medicine and the different fields of medicine that you can be a part of, as well as like learning how to do an IV and learning how to be a part of a doctor's office and what does that look like. Our 3rd year biomed students actually do an internship with a local doctor in the area, so it's pretty amazing. We can talk a little bit more about our engineering track next week when we do see the engineering lab, but that's also available in a very similar idea of being able to have hands-on engineering experience and then being able to do an internship with a local engineer.
Very cool. I actually saw in their 3rd year that they were doing sutures on an orange, and I was walking around and I asked what they were doing, and there was actually a doctor in the class with them teaching them how to do sutures. And so for kids who want to go on and be surgeons or just want to get that hands-on experience, that's what biomed is for. So we love that.
Absolutely. I do want to point out, this is a weird thing to point out, but this trophy case has our most beloved and most sought after trophy in it. This is our lip sync championship trophy. It's actually earned at Winter Mountain Seminar, which is almost a week-long retreat that our whole entire high school goes to every winter. So faculty and staff, every student go, the principals go, and it's a really good time to be intentional with each other and building relationships. You stay in a cabin with your teachers, and they are able to mentor you and talk you through the Bible and through Word and talk about they do different seminars, like if you're interested in being in purity and learning more about that, or if you're interested in learning more
Bible
theological things.
I did one when I was in school where you actually had to learn about how to defend your faith.
Yes.
A lot of times that's really hard to do, especially when you're just starting out, like having your faith be your own. So one of our teachers will be super interested in that, and they'll say, hey, come on kids, let's go ahead and just study about why we believe what we believe. And then you can go ahead and go and do that purity seminar afterwards. So really fun, and you get to see your teachers in a whole different light.
Right.
When you're staying with them in a cabin, and you get to see their struggles and their triumphs, and they really get to teach and share their heart about the Lord with you. So it's one of our favorite parts.
It's one of the most favorite things on campus.
Totally.
This is earned through a fun lip sync competition that we have that the whole entire school gets into. I always want to point out one girl, I think it was 2 years ago, was Mulan, and she actually cut her hair on stage.
She was
during
dedicated.
the scene. That's how dedicated this is. I'm telling you, this is a hard fought and won trophy. So it's a very big deal on campus. As we're talking about teachers, I do want to just note our graduating seniors do take a survey each year. The vast majority of them, around 99% of them, have indicated that the teachers are the best part of Linfield. So if that doesn't sound like your high school experience, I would urge you to maybe reconsider what school you're at, because here we are able to mentor you. There's no adversarial relationship between our teachers and our kids. They are here for our kids and for our mission, which is to grow students and to know and love the Lord, and then to serve the world through their character and leadership. So we are going to pop in here as our last stop. This is our biomed classroom. Oh no, we locked it. That's okay.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, she's got the keys. Yeah. So this is our biomed classroom. We have 4 science labs at our high school. They are actually modeled after college-type science labs, so that you can actually get the hands-on experience of working with physical things that you would in a college. Here's Sienna. She is, just practicing being a biomed student.
Oh,
I can
my blood
practice,
type.
Yeah. We didn't go through biomed because it's a newer program, but it's amazing. We wish that we had the opportunity.
I get jealous. We always talk about how we wish we could come back to high school because there's so many awesome programs that we have. So
Absolutely.
biomed being one of them.
Biomed is great. So like I said, 4 different science classrooms at our high school, all like this. There's physics, there's chemistry, there's biology, there's biomed. That's not including our engineering lab, which is over on a different hill. We'll show you that next week, like they keep saying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think you got a really good sneak peek of Linfield High School. What do you think?
I think they got an awesome sneak peek. If you do want to come check out our high school more in depth or any of our other campuses, please leave a comment below. We would love to connect with you and just reach out and let you know what makes Linfield special.
Yeah, so like and comment below. Make sure to share this so that any of your friends that maybe are interested in switching schools or checking out Linfield can be able to see a sneak peek of our high school. Totally. Otherwise, we want to connect with you. We want you here. There is still space available for 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th grade. So if you're interested, we would happily accept you and start the whole process for you coming up for next year.
Yep. All right.
If you have any questions, remember, comment below, and we hope you have a great day. We'll see you next week at 1 o'clock on Tuesday for our next part of our high school. Take care.
Bye.